out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 video. We got a lot to go over in today's video, but we're mainly going to be focusing on the Super Bowl promo coming to an end and what that means as far as Super Bowl rings and the alternate currency that we've had throughout this entire promo, and how it's going to convert to training and how you guys can get really cheap training right now if you invest in the right things. So let's jump into it. The very first thing, kind of piece of information that we got on both the Madden Daily Drop Stream and then Kralo, our community manager, tweeted to confirm is that training and Super Bowl rings, the conversion rate will be this. It'll be every 2 Super Bowl rings will equal 1 training. So for very simple math, if you have 10 Super Bowl rings, I meant 10, you will get 5 training back. So literally the easiest way I can explain this is divide the number of Super Bowl rings that you have by 2. So in my case, I have 761 Super Bowl rings. If I divide that by 2, it equals 380 and a half, so 380.5. I'm going to give EA the benefit of the doubt and say they would round that number up for all of us that might have an odd number, so they would give me 381 training back. So I think this conversion is very fair. It's actually kind of generous. It's what I expected it to be, but I want to kind of use the snow promo for comparison's sake. So we've updated our spreadsheet as far as the rings values go and how to find the best rings, and we're going to talk about how to use those cards for cheap training, but I'm going to jump back into that towards the second part of the video, second half of the video. What I kind of want to show you guys is if I flip back over to my snow spreadsheet, and mind you that this wasn't updated, I think that promo ended, I don't remember the exact end date of that promo, but this was updated on January 3rd. I, again, don't remember what day that promo ended. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comment section. But basically, if you take a look at it here, I mean, even at the lowest rate for snow, it was like 73 coins per snow. Okay, so I'm just using this for comparison that at the end of this promo, they gave us a conversion rate of snow was 1-to-1. And I thought that was pretty good, okay? So if you now look at the cost of a ring per, a coin per ring, I mean, it's like 12, 13, 14K. We're talking from 70K to like 15, 12, 13, 14K. We're talking a big gap here. And even if I'm generous and say this spreadsheet wasn't updated and say snow was like 50 coins per snow, we're still talking like almost a 40 coin difference. So again, they were very generous to give us 2-to-1. If you have a problem with that, I guess you're not doing the math right, or you really hate EA and you're not objective about it. And I get it. Sometimes, a lot of times, more often than not, they mess up and don't do things in our favor. But 2-to-1 conversion is very fair, just considering the market value of a Super Bowl ring and how cheap they are and how easy they are to obtain. I'm cool with it. So the really big question here is, when it comes down to it, there's all these Patriot cards that got a +1. So we've already learned this week that with the Super Bowl cards, the Patriot cards, the +1 didn't affect their ring value. So we'll just go over to the auction house here. And I know sometimes some of you are in the comment section say I talk too much, get to the point. I just want to make sure I'm explaining this very clear, because you guys, some of you have to be aware that, you know, when I'm talking in these videos, I'm talking to everybody, not just you. There's a lot of people that don't know things that maybe you don't know. Everybody's not a MUT pro like you. So just keep that in mind. So this card was an 86 overall, and if we take a look, when he was an 86 overall, he quick sold for 880 rings. He got bumped up to an 87 because the Patriots won the Super Bowl, but this same card, if you tried to quick sell it, even though it's now an 87 overall, it's still going to quick sell for 880 rings. So a lot of people are wondering and thinking, you know, will this 87 overall card now, which once was an 86, is it going to quick sell for 550 training or 775 training? Let me rewind. I think the other question is that people are, and this one, EA has not confirmed this. If they say otherwise, I'll delete the video. I wanted to wait until we got the information to be sure, but I'm on a time crunch. I have to leave, and I wanted to make this video for the day. So if they say otherwise, I'll delete the video or I'll make another video. I'll probably just delete it, to be honest, because I don't want to give out wrong information. But a big question is, are these cards going to... Let me go to a Rams card for a better example here. Sorry that I'm jumping over the place. Are these cards going to quick sell for the same amount of training that their overall equals based to a regular elite card? So will an 86 Super Bowl card quick sell for 550 training points? Will an 87 quick sell for 775? Will a 94 quick sell for 9,000? Yes, I believe the answer is yes. Again, not confirmed, but if you're watching this video and it's not deleted, then that is the answer. So then with the +1 cards, does that mean their training point value is going to quick sell for more? The answer to that is no, and this is why I believe that that is correct answer, because I'm going to use... A lot of people have been asking me about this Dante Hightower card. If you look at the description, and this is on MUT, which I would imagine they get their information directly from EA when they put this stuff on, and I believe this stuff is actually on the back of the card. Let me... Okay, so I didn't even need to show you on MUT, but I will anyway. It says Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. This player's team won, and this is updated, and it's updated on the card too. This player's team won the Super Bowl game, and this item is increased by 1 overall. This has a quick sell value of a 95 overall player. So obviously it's a 96, but the description still says it's going to maintain a quick sell value of a 95. If we jump back over to... Okay, somebody bought the card. I'm trying to make a video here, people. If we look at Burkhead, same thing, right on the back of the card. This item was increased by 1 overall. This has a quick sell value of an 86 overall. So this, don't assume that because this card says an 87, it means it's going to quick sell for 775 training points, because I don't believe it will. Okay, so with all that in mind, now I want to show you guys how cheap these cards are. So we're going to once again jump back over, and if you guys need this spreadsheet, it is down below in the comments section. There's a link to it. I'll try to pin it as a comment as well, or it's down in the description. I'll try to pin it as a comment as well. So never mind the ring values. I want to look at the associated training point value, and to not be confused on the auction house, I would, when you're buying the present cards, I would sort by Rams, because I made the mistake a couple times where I bought a Patriot card just because my mind saw a certain price and I just instantly purchased it, and I don't want you guys to make that mistake. So I would sort by Rams. I'm just setting up my filters here. So we'll go Super Bowl present Rams. I know you guys can't see the screen, but basically what I'm saying is you can get an 86 overall card for about 13K. If you take 13K and divide it by, if you take 13K and divide it by 550 training points, because that's what it's going to be at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, that's 23 coins per training point. So that's pretty good, right? But if you look further down, if you guys buy an 87 Super Bowl card, again, don't get confused by the +1s. Only an 87 Ram or an 87 past card, not present. If you buy that for about 17K, because that's what they're going for now, that's 21.94 coins per training point tomorrow. Go further down, 91s are about 66K. Price might go up after this video, or people might just be smartening up, but at 66K, that's 20.63 coins per training point. Incredibly cheap. 92s, if you can buy a 92 at 90 overall, and I'm just going to show you guys, I'll jump over back to the auction house here. Alright, that's not going to work, but I'll show you anyways. We'll sort by a different filter. But if you can buy, again, looking back at that spreadsheet, if you can buy a 92 overall card for about 90K, and I can't tell you how many Nick Foles and Joe Flacco's I've bought for 90K or under. I searched the wrong filter there, my bad. Hold on. Alright, pass. We got to get out of Rams here. Let's see if these are sitting at 90K. Presents, our pass have been cheaper than presents lately. So about 93K right now, but I promise you, if you're patient enough, basically I'm trying to say is if you get one of these cards at 90K, that's going to give you 4,500 training points tomorrow. That's 20 coins per training point. I mean, we're approaching the teens now. Normally low 20s has been the best we've seen. But with these values, super duper cheap. You go over to 94s. If you can get a 94, and you'll have to go back and look at the spreadsheet, that's what I'm drawing this off of. If you can get a 94 for 190K, and that's been pretty consistent lately, They seem like they're slightly going back up, but a 94 at 190k, 9,000 training points as of tomorrow. That's 21 coins, 21.11 coins per training point. 95s, you want to shoot for about 290k if you can get anything cheaper. I got a Marshawn Lynch this morning for like 270k. There's one for 275. So let's update the spreadsheet here. If we put 275, that's 21.15 coins per training point. Super cheap. So yeah, 95s are definitely good. There's no 96s because the only 96s are obviously from plus ones, which again don't count. That's what we've been talking about this whole video. 97's not worth it at all. I mean, even Reggie White's going down to like 750k. If I update that, that's 28.85 coins per training point. Just not it at all. So I hope you guys, you know, look at this spreadsheet. Basically, I guess the summary, the moral of the story is, if you can buy, like, here's a Nick Foles for 87. I'm just going to round up to 88k. So if I update the spreadsheet, I'll switch it back over to it. 88k for a 90 overall, or a 92 overall, my bad here. Let me switch it back over to the spreadsheet. So not only did I get an amazing deal on rings, or rings, I got 12.22 rings per coin. But if we convert this to training, so if I hang on to this card until 10:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, and then I quick sell it, it's going to give me 4,500 training. That means I got it for 19.56 coins per training point. Super duper cheap. We should be live streaming Weekend League tonight, guys. So if you want to come ask me more questions, feel free to do below. Down below in the description of the video is the link to my Twitch channel, and I always post a link when I go live on my Twitter and on just your your subscription feed. You guys probably see it. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.